We already did all of this already. I just feel like doing it again. I did this in the Capricorn video because it was the first video I made. So, hey, shout out to all of the Aquarius people out there. We are doing your reading now for the new year, 2022. Okay. Yeah, so if we're vibing under this year, right? We're using this calendar for 2022. It's a 6 energy, and 6 is about completion, right? 6 is about happiness, harmony, stability, right? So definitely happiness within. It says domestic happiness, so happiness within, I take it as home, harmony, stability, uh, and doing the inner work, the inner karma work. So, wishing everyone all the best for 2022 and for the air sign Aquarius. Let's get it started, okay? So we're doing your yearly reading. We set the energy, we set the intention, we set the focus, positive vibes, right? Everything good. So let's get this reading going. We clear our mind. All right, it's January 2022. This reading for you guys for all the 12 months, right? So here we go. All right, we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is representing fear. Okay, we're just gonna lay out 2 cards, right? So we have January, February. All right. So January, if there's any fears that comes up, whenever I see this, I just think work it through. Work out the fear, the doubts. If it's something you need to face and make time for, there's a lot of energy work that you can do to release that, whatever the situation is. It's up to us to really find that solution. That's what we're here for. And what else can we learn? We can learn to be the emperor. We can learn to our foresight and to see ahead with our physical eye and our third eye. So that's what January is really asking for Aquarius to do, is to overcome the fear. And right now, I was practicing my Qigong this morning in winter. I believe winter is about fear, okay? And I'm pretty sure it is. So I'm going to swipe up here, but I know that it has to do with fear. Is one of the, yes, it is. It's fear, right? So that's one thing that we can release from our our kidneys, our urinary bladder. So if you know any Qigong, that winter work, that winter practice is really good. So with this card representing fear, work through any fears that you have, whether you're practicing, we should all have a practice that we're doing, whether it's Qigong, Tai Chi, yoga, with our meditation, and realize that there's a need to look ahead, okay? And let January be that time that you use the new moon on the 2nd of January to really, it is a new moon in Capricorn. So, your next door neighbor's new moon. So tap into that energy and get grounded and get focused if you feel, like you need that energy. February is about the King of Pentacles. So really focusing on your growth, your money, focusing on what is priority to you. What do you need to make you happy? Do you need a whole bunch of grapes? Do you need peace and quiet? The mountain air, the ocean. What do you need? And for some of you, I feel like you need backup. You need strong people around you that care about you, and limit your time around people that want to control you. What else can you learn in February? February, you can learn to put yourself on the path to where you want to be. Okay, put yourself on the path of where you want to be, and you can even use that new moon. This year, the new moon in your sign, when that pops up, and the new moon in February as well, to set another intention. And it's very good to journal. Okay, so journal all of that down. March, you have the Magician. April, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And they're not too far away from each other right there. Okay, so the Magician is letting you know that things are possible. You can manifest what you want, what you need, okay? You have everything that it takes. So if you have any self-doubt, really work on strengthening your mind, strengthening whatever needs to be strengthened for yourself in March, okay? And have compassion for yourself. Maybe also, if for a relationship, this could be calling in someone or someone coming into your life that is compassionate. And you should already have given yourself that compassion already. Now we have April, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, really, I feel like it's reinforcing what you've already done here, or someone coming into your life that is at your level and at your match, and it's a good alignment as well, okay? So all the second cards I'm laying down is just extra, okay? And know who you are, know your qualities, know what you're good at, feel good about yourself, confidence. It could be finding a new job, it could be displaying. It's like your time to shine right now, and have confidence in yourself, know who you are, know where you're going, and so on, okay? So that's really positive. Perfect. Yes. Know where you're going, and where you want to be and why you want to be there, okay? Now for May, you have to trust yourself and have vision of where you want to go, really knowing yourself, but also knowing that you can't believe everything that you see, you know, maybe using more of your other senses, and maybe also mastering something that you haven't mastered before, and having that calm within you and knowing where you're going, trusting your intuition, okay? And I feel like right here, like divine action has to step in, and this is a great time for you to protect yourself, protect your energy. You can definitely tap into any celestial events happening in the month of May. All right, definitely tap into that. June, if you come up against any challenges, you can feel good about it. Don't get overly cocky whenever this card comes up. It's a very strong warning. So think about what led you to that situation and try to avoid that if you want more peace in your life, okay? And you will get justice from this alignment, from this experience. You will get justice, okay? So this is something long in coming. Maybe it's an argument, a small argument. Maybe it led into a case that you've had already, and this is like the closure for it happening in June, okay? Now let's look at July and August. So for July, you have the Nine of Swords, and for August, you have the Five of Wands. So again, that Five of Wands popping up again, right? So it's still a conflict. It's another five. You have the Five of Swords here. Now you have the Five of Wands. So looking at July, this is the energy of feeling trapped, you trapping yourself. It's a lot of buildup. So even though we could be going through good times, or you've overcome something here, there's still some kind of doubt that you're holding on to, or some kind of resentment, some kind of, fear, something that you haven't even said, and you're just feeling trapped within yourself. So, and I feel like, you don't want to get caught up in anything with like an air sign, anything that is of your own doing or someone else's doing, okay? And this is about you choosing your words carefully. So, it could be filling our minds with a lot of negative words here. And the Page of Wands coming in to say, let's reprogram our mind and our thoughts, because our words affect our mind and how our body feels, okay? So that's very powerful within itself. All right. So let's see what August, September, October, November, December. Let's see what August has. August has this Five of Wands energy, right? And you can have as much fun as you want, but don't get carried away with it, because it's going to bring forth this Nine of Pentacles energy where you have to leave that behind, right? So if there's something that's in your personality, or a person that you're surrounding that really waste their time, or waste your time, or the time that you just don't like how it's being spent, maybe it's, however it's being spent, you're doing a lot of thought and willing right now to move forward in that month, okay? Here comes September. Yeah, it's a lot of moving forward, it's like the need to move forward. Ooh, if you're looking for love and relationship, if you've made significant changes and you have created a space for that, then that will come into your life, right? If you feel like you don't want a relationship, then you're just going to feel more harmonious with yourself and with your friendship. But this could be marriage for some of you. This could just be a closer relationship with someone. Okay, so this is a lot of love energy, and it's a beautiful month also to get married. Maybe you're going to a wedding. All right, let's see what other energies this can offer. Okay, this has travel, the chariot. Okay, so there's definitely travel involved in this. It could be a person that's a Cancerian sign, water sign crab, a Cancerian, but there's definitely travel. So maybe you're going to a wedding, maybe your own wedding is somewhere far away, right? Moving into October, it's about all the work that you've been doing all this year. Okay, and feeling like there's a waiting process. So maybe you have to wait for something to get finished up, something to come through. There's a lot of thought there. There's a lot of planning and moving forward. And the Knight of Rods is coming in saying that, you know, change up your plans maybe to fit what it is that you want to manifest. Sometimes there has to be some kind of change in order to for you to move forward and go where it is that you need to go. Okay, so closing off the year, we have now November and December for Aquarius. So November, it's you really experiencing, well, you're really looking at reviewing you're going to do things earlier this year. I feel like from this card, I'm getting the vibe that you're going to be reviewing your year and even start making changes and preparing in November for the new year because things are only going to just get better. It takes a 3-year cycle for us to get out of this chaos of 2020. So you're really kind of like time to heal your wounds, time to really decide how you're going to pick your battle and how you want to live the rest of your life, especially if you're an Aquarius that's older, 50s, 60s, 70s. If you're younger, then you're really smart in this lifetime, smart enough. Maybe you have other placements where you're like in your birth chart where you're like, hey, I have to be wiser about what I'm doing. I can still have fun and be a free spirit. I don't want to feel trapped, but I need to make some shifts and I need to make some changes, okay? And here you go with the Page of Rods, okay? The Page of Rods is saying that, it's time to move forward. You're going on that journey. You are willing to go the extra mile to get what it is that you want, okay? You know that you're smart enough to do it because you are going to eventually move yourself into a space where you can think more clearly, okay? Where you can get into that like two of Wands energy, okay, where you'll have to see your future more clearly, okay? Well, this one wanted to pop out. So December, you're closing it off with the Page of Sword, meaning that you're feeling really optimistic. Maybe you have been working on your affirmation, just strengthening yourself. I think December is going to be a year of really putting a lot of positive energy for you to move forward to where you want to be, okay? And the Hierophant is coming in and saying, don't reveal everything that you know, but hold your power, hold your keys to your doors, hold that energy, hold that power, and move yourself forward where you want to be. Let's look at your 4-quarter messages, okay? So the first quarter will be about giving and receiving. So, check in on your relationships. How's it giving and receiving in the relationships that you have around you? And it's a great time for you to use at this cycle, around this part, the first 3 months of the year, to really pull in money into your life. And you already have the Ace of Pentacles, so I like how that matches up. Okay, the second quarter of the year is about reminiscing on your childhood. I could see that with like the divine energy and justice, knowing your worth, divine healing, and finding justice for yourself, and really letting go of painful past memories, and just really reprogramming your mind if you need to do that. Maybe you need to feel safe, or someone else needs to feel safe. The third quarter will be about you maybe getting the work you need or having the money flowing in, creativity, putting yourself in the right place, and meeting up with the right people. And there could be traveling for you around this time. Okay. So that's good. The fourth quarter, let's see what the fourth quarter brings you. The fourth quarter, the end of the year, is wisdom. I could see that happening, especially with healing your wounds and moving forward right here in November. And the fourth quarter is really seeking wisdom, gaining wisdom, feeling you have wisdom, and allowing yourself to move forward and to close off the year the best way you can, Aquarius, and knowing that 2023 is just going to be even better for you and for everyone. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for the thumbs up. Much love. Happy 2022. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.